got this Kia to pick up. And then I've got a motorcycle. Is falling apart. Well, it looks like that's all that's going to come out of it. Plenty of room for the bike. I don't actually know how big the bike is, but I'm gonna assume anyway that there's plenty of room. It's a Kawasaki something 1400. So I guess I'm assuming it's a motorcycle too. Sounds like a small it sounds like a small sport bike. That's what it sounds like. Other way. I'm going back to this way. I don't think the other way is bad, having the straps or the ratchets facing each other. I think there's probably some pros to it, but I don't know. I do like this way more than I like that way. And if you're one of my regular viewers, then you know I'm not really that into doing anything that I'm not sure about. So I'm 100% sure about having the straps up front. So that's what I'm gonna do. And having the straps in the back. So having them face opposite directions, 100% sure about doing it that way. I mean, walking back here to get this one, it's not that far to walk. And I did get approved this morning to monetize the channel. So as far as I can tell, all my info is up to date with YouTube and Google. So the channel is monetized currently. What that's gonna look like, I have no idea, but sounds fun to finally be in that position. I told people I wouldn't call myself a YouTuber, quote unquote, unless I was actually making money on the channel. Even though it's monetized, you know, I think they update it once a month, if I'm remembering right. So, which means maybe in about 30 days or a certain period during the month, I'll know what kind of earnings there are and what they look like. Then I can say, yes, I am a YouTuber. I just tell people I have a YouTube channel. I mean, I'm not going to get any kind of a identity from the title, because that's all it is. It's just a title. It's just what I do. It's not really, it's not what I am or who I am. So nothing like that. Man, I got so many bugs on the truck. It's from that drive up to it's from that drive over to, where was that? Was it Ashford? It might have been. No, it wasn't Ashford. It might have been Ashford. I'm forgetting. It's already hot out. And the gauge on the cluster says it's 92 degrees. And that to me is already too hot. So yeah, this is at Paulson Motorsports. It's a 2009 Kawasaki ZG1400. What is that? Kawasaki ZG1400. Oh yeah, it's a little sport bike. Looks like I could get it with a bunch of bags on it or no bags. Well, hopefully there's no bags. And these folks, they don't open until 10 a.m. So, and it says I'm getting there in 10 minutes and it's 9:49 now, so I'll get back to recording when I get there. I'm gonna get there and sort out my my straps. I've got them ready because they're all kinds of everywhere right now. I've literally been doing nothing after I get home. When it's this hot, I don't do anything. I just go in the house and turn the AC on. Well, if I'm lucky, the AC is already running. So, but anyway, off to Paulson's. All right, I am at Paulson Motorsports here for a bike. Let me see if I can get out of here without backing up. I didn't plan that super well, but looks like it worked. So I'm here to pick up this bike. And it's got some minor damage on it, but you know, it's totaled. I'll wait for these people to get past. That's one of those, it's got fairings all over it, you know, and bags and stuff, so it's gonna be one of those, look for the place to tie it down. See if I can get in here enough so I don't block the road. Should be good. Luckily it rolls. Could have actually gone a little bit closer. I might actually pull myself back a little bit. Nope. No, this is fine. Let's make this work. Use this. These two. Use No. I like a challenge anyway.
Okay.
How heavy is this one?
I'd have to look it up. Probably 400 pounds.
That's not too bad. And I'm just gonna pull the rear end over after I get this one strapped.
Okay. Attach it over the side.
Yeah, well, usually I can hook a strap up to it and pull it over and it won't fall, but I've done it with the heavier bikes. Well, usually with these I gotta go underneath.
You got a soft one, just go right above the lower triple clamp.
Yeah, up under here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a loop.
Yeah, we use the soft one.
That's why I have these loops.
You could climb back out. So
You want to?
it's right there. It's not that hard.
It's quite all right.
You'll get it on, right? In hindsight, it would be easier to do forklift.
I'm sure it would be. I have a tendency to not. I have a tendency just to do it myself. You know what I mean? That way, if anything happens, it's it's 100% on me. So.
Well, I have dropped very few bikes. So.
Yeah, luckily, I haven't dropped that many. Luckily, I've been good about not, you know, having too much trouble. So. Yeah, I think the one that I dropped was luckily it was damaged really bad on one side. Yeah, it was like 950 pounds. It was one of those fat Harleys.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I asked for help, and they're like, "There's a ramp there. You can just roll it down the ramp." And I'm like, "Well, it's it's like 950 pounds. That's why I'm just letting y'all know it might drop." I don't want to drop it. Yeah, I was already totaled a bit. And they're like, just roll it down the ramp. I'm like, okay. And the ramp is like it's like OSB.
Yeah.
So as soon as I started, yeah, it just the kickstand caught the ramp and it just went right over. And I just let it go because I was like, I'm not gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
You know? And yeah, it just tipped and yeah. That was too bad, but there wasn't really anything else I could do, so. It's actually not a bad spot. Not really, anyway. That strap might actually get caught there a bit, but. Now, I usually have. Let's see if I have any zip ties. I keep forgetting to get more zip ties. This is for the brake.
That's right, right? Yeah, hi. I'm Greg. I dropped off that orange Spark yesterday. Apparently it's ready for pickup. So I'll go in the cage, you know where it is. Oh, probably one of those. It's probably on the park. Yeah, there's a chance. I'll find that for you. Yeah, you can just go right on in and let them know you're here. Okay.
This thing is heavy. I might actually not pull it over right there, but I'll pull it over. I mean, this takes more time for me to do it on my own, but it's the best way for me to do it, is to do it on my own. That way I get it. That's good enough. Now I can ratchet it over. actually getting another Kia Soul after this, which is great. See if I can't move this over some more. Another loop for this one, unless, yeah, get another loop. Let's see here. These are not designed to be towed. Not at all. There's nothing down there. Can't go to the exhaust. I don't go to the tires.
Woohoo! Which one? Okay, so that was that Gruber, Eric? Or the guy that was okay, so
Might be able to get through here where this busted area is.
alright. Okay.
Maybe. Let me see.
Yeah, of course.
Oh wow, on there already.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Looking for your
Should be long enough. Okay. This one. That's gonna come up. So. I'm about done.
Are you all set?
Close. But you're not in the way. You're fine.
You sure? Because I can.
Don't rush.
I got room to pull up now.
Don't rush. You're fine. One. This will be fine in here. Yes, that is sweat dripping off of me. Okay, off to get another solar. All right, here at Boyd's for a Kia Soul. Hopefully it's towable. I mean, either way, I'm towing it, but we will see. We will see. There's a white one over there. He said it might have had a messed up front end. One can only hope that if it's pulled in, nose in, that it's drivable. Hopefully that's the case. It looks like that's the only Kia Soul out here. So. See, are my vents down? I got these little vents on my helmet. No, they're closed. They're good to have open because then they cool my head off. I'm starting to see the real benefit to having a neck mount. I mean, I know that's how Dustin and Casey do it. They got a neck mount. I did have one. I lost it. Yeah, I see now. There's a benefit. I mean, I like having it on my head. That way people can see where I'm looking. You know, exactly. I mean, it does kind of look a little crazy when I'm backing in somewhere and my head's turning constantly left and right, but You know, it looks drivable. I would drag it out. Front end wouldn't roll anyway. The wheels are all crazy. Unfortunately. Oh, you know, I left the door open. Yeah, in this instance, I'd rather have the yard do it. That way I don't get implicated, and I mean, they won't get implicated because there's risk of, you know, having your vehicle inside a impound yard. So, but if I pick it up and move it, then yeah, wouldn't be a good idea. It's just, front end would just have to get dragged out the way it is. But that white car is right there. It's kind of in the way. I wonder if I might have enough room to turn around right here. Doing that so I can watch my back end. See if I can turn around right here. I believe it is possible. I believe it's possible. Do I know that for sure? Nope, I don't. But I'm gonna make a 6-point turn or a 5-point turn. I'm gonna give it a try. That's why I got my camera back there, so I can make sure I can see how close I'm getting to the fence. Damn. Oh, I thought he was actually going to pull it out with that loader, but maybe not. Maybe not. Well, this means it might get a little interesting for me. It looks like maybe he tried to get under it, but no big deal. Let's see what he's doing here in a minute. Oh, I wonder if he's gonna try and start it and roll that thing out, because, well, I wasn't going to, because, I mean, you didn't see it, but the front wheels are pretty gnarly looking. At least one on one side is crumpled up pretty good. The tire, I mean, you know, not the wheels. I don't even know if he would even get some spin on the front wheels. I might just be able to force it out.
have a key.
You got a key? Oh, yeah. Yeah, pliers.
They're all yours.
I'm surprised it actually came out for you.
What was the tire like? Oh, I
No, the other side was really bad, but
when I was
you know,
trying to move it with the loader, I was thinking to myself, and I was like, how did I get that in there? And
it
then,
looked like someone drove it in.
then I was like, I drove that in there.
Oh, it's fun.
The key is if they're stolen, you just need pliers or a flathead.
Yeah, I have a USB cable that I use for those, but yeah, you can see what I'm talking about now with the tire there like that. But I guess it's almost off the rim, so doesn't matter too much at this point. Well, so let's see here, I'll back it up so I can get around it with the truck. And I would drive it all the way back there. I just don't want to damage it more than it is already damaged. It's already screwed up, so. Hopefully I'm not going to be in his way now. No. It's like he's busy doing something else. Well, I'm glad I got lucky that this one is in good enough condition to roll. I mean, I would have just put it on dollies anyway to avoid taking the motorcycle off. And I did glue this antenna on there, so it should, ideally, should stay now. A little bit wider. Well, there, that'll make it easier. Double check this side. That's good. There we go. Oh, this one. Good enough, probably. Whoop. Whoops. Threw them both over there. Okay. Turn it off without pliers. Yes. Sweet. That looks pretty good. Oh. Cool. Now just the light bar and I'm out of here. Two Kia Souls and a motorcycle. Okay. Well, I thought I was going to be done for the day, but it turns out I am going to I'm gonna go to Vashon Island after this. For a 2500 Dodge Ram 2500. So let's see here. It looks like, yeah, looks like maybe over here is the place. Yeah, because those stickers don't have any writing on them, so it looks it. These dropped off quick, and then maybe I'll get a bit of footage of the ferry ride in, huh? Dispatcher convinced me. She said there would be, I'd probably get a cool breeze from the ferry ride. So after she said that, I said, okay, might as well. Let me make sure this is the right one because I got two Kia Souls here. 92640. Let's see if I can get this window up. Nice. Oh, I'm a little close, huh? I didn't think I was that close. I almost never get that close. Right on there. get it closer here, so I'm not so close. It's pretty close still. I can get a little bit closer. Just being lazy, not moving the truck. I'm gonna have to move anyway before I can lift up my... Yeah, that's better. Much better. Pull forward, pick up my bars. Oh wait, that has to be down for me to get my arms in. Okay, now to go drop the bike. All right. Had somebody else over here dropping a bike off. He was nice to roll out of the way as soon as he got it off so I can get started getting mine off while he gets his sticker on there and gets his probably straps and stuff sorted out. That's the way to do it. Hot. Okay, I've got the key here, and this is not one that actually goes in a slot, so I'm gonna zip tie it. Kawasaki. This out of the way. No, it's like freezing out. That's just my joke, if you can't tell. Obviously I'm joking. It's hot out. I'm always telling people it's like freezing cold out when it's really hot. And then I'm telling people it's like, you know. Yeah? Yeah? No.
Easy bike?
Yeah, it rolls.
Oh, it runs.
Yeah, well, yeah, it does run, but I don't ever get on them. I just roll it down.
And that's it.
Slow as I can, anyway, you know, so I don't damage it more.
There you go.
I don't like these because they've got nothing to.
They got nothing to hold on to.
It's all in under here, you know. It's
Kind of annoying.
silly.
Yeah.
I mean, at least that's got.
How are you holding on to it? Let me see. What you got this on to?
Yeah, it's a little loop
Oh, you
here.
just-
So I've
strapped
looped
it
it
up.
around a little soft. You know, strap's got 2 loops on it. This one, same thing, but I've got it up higher. Because that's where the damage is, but luckily I can go straight through. You know, the side here, of course, it's got where the foot pegs, but not on the peg itself. But you know, the framing, so.
I mean, it's on there, you know.
Yep.
That's all that matters.
And then I zip tie the brake,
And you got a 4-point tie down.
so it doesn't move.
You got it.
Well, that way when I take it off, I just pull this one, the front end over, and then I unclip that, and then I just roll it down.
That's it.
Yeah.
Simple.
Easy.
All right, brother. See you around.
Thanks.
Yep.
See you later. That one's gonna take a little bit more finessing. Yeah, see, I've got this looped up here. I mean, you guys saw if you were watching what I did. Convenient to have this damage here so I didn't have to mess with anything on the bike. So that's nice. I think this ramp needs to be replaced. Just noticing it's got some soft spots. I'll just let them know. My opinion anyway, that they might want to replace it. Normally I just mind my own business. They mind theirs, you know, for the most part. As long as I'm not getting them in trouble. Getting them in trouble by making mistakes or getting myself in trouble. But periodically, you know, I'll throw them a bone like that right there. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about it. It's soft. Okay. Now I just gotta yank this up, get this off here. Probably might actually be beneficial if I sprayed some WD-40 on that front end. Is it making noise? Oh, it is. It's one of those bikes that makes noise when you move it. That should be good. Get my cutters. Save fuel. Let's see. Pretty sure, yep. I made this a little tight, huh? A little too tight. Yeah, too tight. Somebody actually calling me right now? Need to pull it over some more. Whew. Man, these things. I should have pulled it over more. It's a little too far. It's right on the edge there. You know, it seemed lighter when I was picking it up. Oh, shoot. Where did he put his? Ooh, yeah, they don't like that on the windshield. At least that's what they told me. And they said, please do not put it on the windshield. Put it on the seat. That way it's easy for them to remove. Otherwise, they gotta practically scrape it off the windshield. And then I used to put them on the gas tanks too. And yeah, that was a no-no also. No gas tank, no windshield, seat. Okay, drop this key off and go to Vashon. I just wanted to catch that real quick. There's a little friggin' dirt devil right there. Look at it go. Hey. It's a nice little tow truck. It's a neat little truck. I like those little older boxy tow trucks. It's kind of messy right there. Does this one drive? I think this one runs and drives. Oh, in that case. What'd they say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they said 5 cars. And I know supposed to be everyone over, but I think they're on lunch and there's no one here, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop it. This one has a key. Yeah. Pretty sure. Oh, he's over there. They just don't want to add a line. Oh man, these are hot. Since, yeah, see how glistening? Is it glistening? Maybe it's shiny. Shiny is probably the right word. The right grammar. And not glistening. I don't think glistening is a word. But, yeah, there's sweat in my gloves. So, I got them on the dash to dry out. But, yeah, unfortunately, because the sun is just barreling on them, they're just hot. Put my hands in these things. They're just hot. It's amazing. Amazing weather. And don't get me wrong, I like the sun. I don't mind a hot sun. I mean, I really don't mind this anyway. You know, personally, I don't mind it. I can get over it. But I do really like when it's just boiling hot sun out, and then you've got a real cold breeze. You know, the air is just cold. I love that kind of weather. I think that's the best summer weather. Heck, even really the best winter weather to me too. And everything's all frosty, and then you've got a nice hot sun out. But the air is cool enough that the snow is not going to melt, or that the frost isn't going to melt very much. It happens in Washington. Periodically, anyway. Usually that's at the beginning of summer, those real hot, sunny days, but the air is just cold, so you don't really sweat during the day. I mean, even when you're working, you don't really sweat on those days. I mean, well, maybe not. Maybe if you were doing another job, maybe it was more labor intensive, but you know, not with something like this, where I'm sitting most of the day. So, I mean, speaking of which, I really need to start working out, you know, like last year. But 'cause I'm sitting majority of the time. I mean, at least more than half the job is sitting. I get like little spurts of, you know, lift heavy things and move heavy stuff. And oh, that's right. Climb on top of the truck and squeeze yourself into small cars. Oh yeah, that's right, no horn. I always honk it. I always try to honk it when I'm moving, just in case somebody decides to walk behind me. Make sure you get this straight on. Yep, looks straight to me. It's right in line with the camera. Hopefully that's good. It's straight. I mean, I only want to do it the right way. I don't want to come up with my own way. It ends up being wrong. That's what I always thought was funny about getting punished at a job. When, at least when you're an employee like me. I mean, my boss has never punished me. I'll be clear about that. But, so I'm not referring to him. Or anybody here at IAA either. I'm not referring to that. But you know, I've worked at other jobs where, I mean, I'm very straightforward, you know, very easy to communicate with. And I'm like, you know, anybody looking on the outside can tell I only want to do the job the correct way. To their standards, not mine. You know, so if their standard is wrong to me, but it's not morally wrong, you know, I'm probably still going to do it. If it's morally incorrect, it's probably, you know, that's a different story. I might look for, I might start looking for somewhere else to work at that point, which is, you know, usually that's how I do things. But, you know, I try to complete the work from, you know, their point of view of what's right. And, you know, because they're the ones that are supplying me with the work, and you know, they're signing my check. But I always found it funny when businesses punish the employees that are like that. As a matter of fact, as soon as I get a write-up, I start looking for another job. No, which is how I left a couple of my other jobs. I won't say which ones, but you know, I left a couple of my other ones primarily in that way. You know, they wrote me up for something, and I was kind of like, okay, I guess that's a sign that I need to start looking for work elsewhere. So that's what I've done. That's always treated me well. So anyway, I just found it funny anyway, just thinking about that. You know, I'm only trying to do the job the right way. I'm never in a position to where I'm trying to get revenge, or you know, because that just doesn't make any sense to me. I'm just not like that as a person. There's no revenge in me to come out. That's where it comes, you know, it comes from inside of a person, and it can't if you don't got it in you. If it's not in you, it can't come out. And revenge is one of those things, you know, where I'm like, all right, it just doesn't, yeah. Anyway, I am off to ride the ferry. Hopefully it's not a huge wait for the ferry. You know, I mean, shoot, I better check to see what my times are going to look like before I get there, to see if I can even make it. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Alright, getting into my lane here to wait for the ferry. One nice thing about being a big truck and getting on the ferry is you get your own lane. The buses and the trucks, they get their own lanes here. So even though it looks like I'm getting to the front, I'm really not. Either, and in some rare cases, it's either I'm going to be like first in line, or I'm the last in line to get on the ferry. It just depends on how they're sorting the cars out. But I guess it says I got 48 minutes until I get to that guy's place to pick up that ram. How much was the ferry? I haven't been here in a bit. How much was it? Let's see here. $116.70. Dang. For one vehicle under 40 feet. And I'm 32 feet, so pretty spendy, but IAA will refund it. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna shut the truck off and save some fuel, and then I guess, I don't know, look at the times. The line here next to me is completely full of cars all the way back, so I don't know how long I'm gonna be waiting. But I mean, those folks up there, I'm pretty sure they're getting on the ferry too. I could be wrong. Alright, hurry up and wait. It's definitely a lot cooler out here. Probably can't see it, but the ferry is all the way out there. I'm pretty sure that's our ferry we're waiting for. If you've never been to Vashon Island, it's a pretty nice place. It'd be great if I had my stick, or even the neck mount. Oh man, that is a nice breeze. Man, that water looks nice to swim in. I've been meaning to go. Oh, there's coins down there. What in the world? Why are people dropping their coins right there? Oh, there are more over there. What's up with that? There's a coin right there. There's coins there. Yeah, how come folks drop their coins right here?
Is it coins?
Yeah, there's coins right here on the end of the beam there.
Oh, gotcha.
They look like they're purposefully dropped right there.
Yeah, I have no idea why.
They got one over there too. There's a coin, at least a couple on that end.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I haven't been here very long.
Those look old too.
But yeah, it looks like whenever they like...
They look like they've been there a while.
Yeah.
Some of them.
It's like they're stuck in there with the tar in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe
Oh,
it's a
weird.
wishing thing or something. Maybe when they installed it, they thought it would be a cool thing to do, or who knows. Some of those, like that one on the end, I don't know if that's a quarter.
Yeah, or a nickel. It
Yeah.
kind of looks newer.
Yeah, some of those look a little new.
Yeah, some of the pennies.
Yeah.
But I know those other pennies, they're like...
Some of those are worn.
Yeah, they're corroded.
They look like they were still made of copper too. 'Cause they're all
Weird.
blue like that now,
Yeah, that's so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying how nice the water looks.
Yeah, it's not
Nice
bad.
enough to swim in.
Yeah.
But then I saw the coins.
Oh yeah.
What the heck?
All the surf smelts out. See all the little fish in there? Should be able to see the seals like to play around right in that area. Should be able to see them out there. Well, enjoy, my friend. I'll see you later.
Yeah, you too. I mean, I know this isn't exactly content that's related to towing, but there's my truck up there. I don't like to go too far away from it. I at least like to, I mean, it's not like I'm going to sprint over there if someone's trying to rip me off, but yeah, that's weird. I wonder if it was like a game or something. See how, well, I guess I could drop him right out the window. Huh. I know this isn't tow truck related content, but there's something to add maybe. Definitely a lot cooler over here near the water. Yeah, ferry's still over there. I'm pretty sure that's the ferry. I don't know if they have two that go back and forth between here and there. This is the Point Defiance ferry. Well, ferry dock, anyway. Alright, well, guess I'm just gonna chill out, save some battery. That looks like a restaurant. Yeah, I'll save the battery on the camera. And I guess I'll record a little bit when I get onto the ferry. They're letting me on. In the middle, looks like. This poor car, I'm gonna be right next to them. am glad I decided to record today's. I'm picking up that thing over there. It moves, but it does not turn over. So I just got to get turned around here. Which is why I got my camera on. This was a pretty tight driveway, so I might need to make a 5-point turn here. And I've already got it myself curved around a bit, but yeah, it's pretty tight. Oh yeah, no, this is no problem. But let me flip that mirror. Yes. There we go. That's better. He said it was towed over here on the ferry, so I already know for sure clearances are going to be just fine. Oh, hi, holly tree. I'm glad it's not wet. It's a good thing it's dry right now. It's a good thing. Ooh, sunlight in the camera. Just want to clear that tree. Can I clear the tree? Clear the tree. Bonked it. Okay. All right. Is going to be good enough. We'll see. Make sure I do not get distracted and get all my photos. Yeah, that might be good. Oh yeah, I'm far enough away. I could have been closer, actually. Can I walk back some more? Let me see. No, that's okay. I'll just stick with what I got. The only photo I didn't get was the inside. He said it's nice and moldy. Oh, that's not that bad. I mean, compared to that Volvo that nobody saw, but it's pretty bad. A little flaky flake mold on there. sure I got, pretty sure I did already, but let me make sure I got the keys. Not gonna need these. Likely will not need a snatch block. Because it will go into neutral. How far back do I want to go? I don't know. Does me throwing that over there matter? No. You know what? I think the rear end is long enough. I'm just gonna go to the axle. One, two, three, four. Yep, that'll do it. Apparently it's been sitting for a while. I know as soon as... Oh yeah, nice moldy smell. Oh. It's just one of those weird ones where this key doesn't, key that looks like the main key doesn't actually do anything. And it's really the red key. No, can't possibly be this key. That doesn't make sense. I wonder if he has another Dodge. Well, he said it would go into neutral. Something is stopping this from... Sometimes you can kind of... Ah! Shifter. Ooh, well, that doesn't sound like that's connected, but... Guess we'll see when I pull on it what it does. That doesn't even sound like that shifter. Doesn't sound like the shifter cable is connected at all, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know what that sounds like. Just assuming there. Sounded kind of like an empty, hollow clunk when I shifted it. I stand corrected. All the wheels are moving, so. By the way, if you're on a hill, lifting the bed up like that. Also, if I'm on a hill, this won't open right. Yeah, lifting the bed up like that usually prevent vehicles from just rolling backwards, you know, downhill onto the bed. I've only had that happen once, I think. Yeah. Make sure this goes up as straight as, I mean, I could straighten out the front end anyway. With the chains. Straight. See how it looks over here. Doesn't look too bad. I think I want this turned to the right a bit more. It's better, maybe. Seems to be favoring the left. Okay. Actually, it looks pretty straight. Okay, looks good. All those bumps in the road over here. You know, Vashon Island is actually a really nice place, but I'm shocked how horrible the road was over here. It's like driving in downtown Tacoma. But going, you know, 35 miles an hour. Tight. These are fat. I'll move this here. I love when they've been sitting for a while and they got debris all over them. Gear. All right. I'll hop up there, throw it in park, and then get out of here. Best. Oh, I guess I need the key before it's offloaded. Maybe I left it in there. I don't remember. Just glad to finally be back. 7 something right now. And I think I left out of here at like 2 something. Yeah, I did. Crazy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Amazing it took that long. But, you know, it's the nature of it sometimes. That was Vashon Island. Is this? This looks loose. Yeah, it was loose. Wonder if this is a big boy. What does it say? Oh, 8,800? Nope. It's not a big boy. Did I leave the key in there? I don't remember leaving it in there. I remember taking it out, but yeah, okay, yeah, I took it out. We'll put the key in a dumb spot. Seems like it's rolling slower than my winch line, but who knows? It's hot and I'm tired. Not complaining, you know. It was a great little drive. Nice couple of ferry rides. I was going at the same speed. I was just seeing things. About 5 feet, I'll say. Gross. Okay, donezo. Oh yeah, I need the key. The key needs to stay with it. All right. Good night.